Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Remember, if you love film, gaming, or television content, please consider clicking that subscribe button because we are very deep into my coverage of the Brisbane International Film Festival right now with a review for the new A24 film, Close. So, let's get into it. If you are new here, I'm in the middle of the Brisbane International Film Festival right now where I have seen a lot of great things so far and have enjoyed the experiences that Biff has given me this year. If you would like to see the other content I have regarding the festival, there is a playlist above me, so definitely check that out.
Go ahead, do it.
I know in my previous review I said that I thought Triangle of Sadness was the weakest film that I saw at the festival so far. I was proven instantly wrong because I do unfortunately think Close is. Now, before you click off the video, because I know many people who see this film will know that that is kind of a hot take, I can fully see why someone would absolutely love this film. There were moments that really clicked with me, but for the most part, the film left little to no impression on me. This is such a shame to me because I can see how a lot of these pieces really work, starting with the performances, which are just phenomenal and are some of the best child performances out there. The lead, played by Eden Dambreen, has a very bright future because he is acting like he has been working on his craft for 10 plus years. He nails this very complex role that has to go for nuance as well as hitting those big emotional moments. He nails both in a way that I haven't seen very often from a child performance. Now, in terms of the film itself, it really wants to talk about the negative effects that toxic masculinity has on a child. It may take some things very extreme where I couldn't fully justify the actions of some characters because it seemed there wasn't enough for certain people to hit that point, especially for children this age. However, I think it does effectively bring home the point the film wants to make, and Lucas Dont does have some great work behind the camera to bring this film to life. With the direction of Lucas Dont, I think he does a great job of trying to make this as intimate as possible. He explores the connections humans have from touch and just being close to each other in a way I haven't seen before. He does this by utilizing a lot of really effective close-up shots that bring us into this relationship these characters have with each other. Now, what let this down for me is that I personally had a hard time fully connecting with the story. I was in a strange mood when I saw this and I just couldn't empathize with these characters as much as I wanted to. I think that's a shame because so much of this hinges on that one element. That's why I think this film has received so much praise, because I really think if you do connect with this, you'll be crying a lot and connecting with these characters on another level, and that will instantly lead to people putting it on their top 10 list at the end of the year because it would be just that good for them.
I love it.
One of the reasons I think this didn't work for me was because it spends a lot of time trying to reject the massive wave of emotion that these characters are facing. It is a genuinely great way of building that eventual scene where the gates do come crashing down and that emotion comes out. But when you're repeating some scenes over and over again to hammer this home, it made me a little impatient with it. I don't think this film was too long or anything either, and that's why I eventually got burnt out. That's not the case. I think rather than the length being this motivator here, I think it was more the fact that it was constantly repeating itself and I got tired of seeing the same things over and over again. Like Triangle of Sadness though, this does manage to find an incredible spot to end the film that recovered some of the negative feelings I was having regarding this film. It was a stunningly shot scene that frames so much information whilst being really simple, and I thought it was beautiful and shows once again that if I had fully connected with it like I wanted to, I would think that this was a lot better than what it is. The breakdown of masculinity is also a really interesting topic to handle when it comes to its influence on children, but once again, I thought the presentation of this was fairly one note and repetitive, and I got tired of it really quickly. I have heard a review say that Lucas Dont has a sense of immaturity as a director, and that's why certain things play out when they really shouldn't have, given the circumstances. And I don't think that that's really the case. I think it all boils down to a lack of experience where he hasn't fully grasped how to paint these scenes. It's not immature, it's just a raw filmmaker trying to make a heartfelt story and not fully hitting the marks. And that's okay, because I think that Daunt has a very bright future ahead of him if he can hone his skills as a director a little more. Overall, Close is an okay enough film that I definitely didn't hate by any means. I saw a lot of pieces that really worked, and as I said before, I think if it connects with you, you will think that this is an incredible film. I'm going to give Close a 3 out of 5, and it is a shame that I couldn't really go any higher with this score. There were just one too many scenes that I didn't really enjoy watching because they didn't make me feel anything. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. Tell me in the comments below if you are excited for Close, and I would love to know what your favorite A24 film is. Let me know. Next up on the festival slate is one of my most anticipated from the entire festival, and that is Tar. I cannot wait to see that film and to have a review out for you guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.